Hello, everyone. It's no secret that many women worry way too much about what other people think. All right. I find this day in, day out, coaching women from around the world. One of their biggest hurdles is actually worrying what other people will think, whether it's about their appearance or their career choices or their personal lives. Women seriously feel pressure to conform to societal expectations and to meet the expectations or perceived expectations of others. But why do women worry so much about what other people think? This is what I've been thinking about. And what impact does it have on their lives? One reason I think that women worry about what other people think is that they're often subjected to more scrutiny than men. It's just a fact. Women are judged more harshly on their appearance, their behavior, social interactions are expected to conform to a narrow set of ideals and standards. And this can create a sense of anxiety and pressure, I think, to meet these expectations, leading them to a preoccupation with what other people think. Another reason is that women worry about what other people think because they are socialized to be the caretakers and the nurturers. They're supposed to always be looking after other people before themselves. From a young age, girls are taught to put other people's needs before their own and to be mindful of how their actions and their words affect those around them. And while this can be an incredibly positive trait in many ways, it can also lead to a sense of obligation to please others and a deep fear of disapproval or rejection even. Additionally, I think women may worry about what other people think because of the consequences of not meeting these social expectations. Women who deviate from societal norms or expectations may face negative consequences such as criticism, ostracism, or even violence on occasion. And unfortunately, too often an occasion. This can create a sense of fear and anxiety around not meeting these expectations and definitely lead them to a stronger preoccupation with how others will perceive them, and understandably so in many situations. I think the impact of worrying about what other people think can be significant. It really is bigger than we imagine. It can lead to a range of negative emotions, including anxiety, self-doubt, low self-esteem. And women may find themselves constantly seeking validation and approval from others, leading to a sense of insecurity and a lack of confidence in their own abilities and decisions. And so I think worrying about what other people think does actually have a significant barrier to them achieving their goals and their aspirations, because women are less likely to take risks or pursue their dreams if they fear disapproval or criticism from others. This can lead to missed opportunities time and time again, and actually a great sense of regret later in life. I coach a lot of women in their 50s and 60s, and one of their biggest regrets is that they worry too much about what other people thought, so they missed opportunities, or there's a sense of disappointment. Of course, I say, hey, just start now. It's never too late to succeed, but it's a really interesting thought to consider. So what can women do to overcome this preoccupation with what other people are thinking? I think one strategy is to develop a strong sense of self and confidence in your own abilities and decisions, all right? This can be done through self-reflection, setting personal goals, and really seeking out supportive relationships and communities, which is why I created Women's Biz Global, to actually have that sense of global community, camaraderie, collaboration over competition, to actually have people who are on your side, supporting you, supporting your goals, your hopes, your dreams, your successes. It's just invaluable. I think another strategy is to challenge societal norms and expectations. You know, women can work to dismantle harmful stereotypes and advocate for a greater acceptance and inclusivity in their society, right? One step at a time. And by standing up for themselves and for others, women can create a more supportive and accepting environment that values diversity and individuality. So ultimately, I think it's important for women to recognize that worrying about what other people think is a common experience, but is not necessary or beneficial most of the time. All right, by focusing on one's own goals and aspirations and values, women can build a strong sense of confidence and self-assurance that allows them to thrive in all areas of their life. So, ladies and men who are wanting to support women in their personal and professional growth, I think let's start thinking about why you might worry so much about what other people think. Is it due to societal pressures? Is it gender socialization? Is it fear of negative consequences? It's important to actually ask these questions because it then allows us to think about why we respond in certain situations in certain ways, all right? Because we don't want to have this preoccupation. We want to be always acting in a way that doesn't cause any harm or disrespect to anyone around us, but it is important to actually own your space, own your future, own your hopes, your dreams, your values, your essence of who you are, and for you to achieve success on your own terms, in your own way, in a way that doesn't harm anyone else, and hopefully brings a lot of people along with you in your journey to success. So this preoccupation with having significant impacts on your emotional well-being and ability to achieve your goals has to stop, all right? We want to really address these issues and start finding strategies that will turn it around. So I encourage you to start working on developing a strong sense of self, challenging these societal roles. Women can overcome this preoccupation. I assure you we can. And I'm all about helping you build a more fulfilling and satisfying life.